Hello beautiful flowers, and welcome to today's video. In today's video we are going to be doing something new. This is my first weekly check-in, and so what this will be is we're checking in on all of my expenses for the week. We're going to deduct any money from our sinking funds that we need to, and just kind of check in and see how my week is going with my budget. So stick around and let's get right into the video. So I have a new form here in front of me. This is my expenses tracker. So I use this on a weekly basis now. It's really new to me, but so far it's been working out really great. So obviously we have the month and then the week that we are going to be tracking. And I have two main categories here. My first category is my weekly allowance, and the second one is sinking fund spending. So I used to do cash envelopes. So I used to have an envelope for groceries, for spending, for gas, and I think the last one was food, like eating out. I've decided to consolidate all of that into one weekly allowance. And depending on how much my paycheck is, that allowance could be between $200 and $300. So this last week, our allowance was $250. So throughout the week, I wrote down expenses that qualified for my weekly allowance expenses. So we will total those up, and whatever we have, the differences between that and $250, that is money that will go into investing into Robinhood. So then our second category here is our sinking fund spending. So throughout the week, I might spend money out of any one of my sinking funds. So I just track that here. And in this video, we will be deducting that amount from my sinking fund envelopes. So let's jump right in. We're gonna head over to our weekly allowance here. You can see I have quite a few expenses this week for weekly allowance spending. So let's go ahead and total them up here. We first have coffee. There's quite a few coffee expenses, and eating out, of course, too. And we, of course, got groceries, more coffee, and then finally lunch. All right, so our total weekly spending, as you can see on the calculator there, let me get down here. Total weekly allowance amount used was, get my pen ready, $240. Oh no, my pen just died. That's okay, I'll use my finger. $240.91. And we gave ourselves $250 this past week. So if I deduct $250, that means $9.09 will be going into our Robinhood. I'm just gonna round down, unfortunately, and just put $9. So let me set this to the side and head over to my investing envelope. Let's see here. Oh, I also got this cute little binder keychain, except I don't know how to put it on my binder, because if I put it on the inside here, it doesn't really hang that well on the outside. So I guess it's just something pretty to look at when I open my binder the first time. All right, so flipping to our investing envelope, I'm gonna add $9. So I'm gonna get my prop money here. And the prop money I recently got, shout out to, let me find her name really quick. Hands and Bands, I think it was. If I'm wrong, I will put their name up on the screen here. She sent me, or they sent me, a link to prop money on Amazon that is actually the right size, so I do not have the tiny little bills anymore. You guys can stop laughing at me. Anyways, so I have pulled $9 out of my little bank there, and we're gonna go ahead and add it in here. So shout out to them for finding that. That was super sweet to send it over. And like I said, I hope I'm saying the right person, Hands and Bands. I love that name, by the way, so cute. Go check out their channel. All right, so far for investing, I actually decided to roll over last month's investing as well. We have 10, 15, 17, 19, and 18. So, or sorry, 17, 19, and 20. $20 so far towards investing. So at the end of this month, I will go ahead and transfer that money over to my Robinhood account, and we will invest in some stock, pick some out to invest in. All right, so that takes care of my weekly allowance, and we're gonna head over to our sinking fund spending here. And we have a few different expenses. None are repeating, so I won't need my calculator, or I shouldn't need it at least. Set this to the side, and we're gonna head over to our first envelope, utilities. I had our water bill for $27.37. So I have 30 here, and if it was only 27, I'm gonna put $3 back in here. So a 10 and a 2.
What?
I guess I should get my money on screen here. Some people like to see the money. And go ahead and put back these bills. So that's what I have left over in utilities. And that expense is taken care of. And I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight it. Oh yeah, I forgot my pen was broken. Or not broken, I forgot my pen was dead.
Why are you the way that you are?
Then I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight it to show that we took the money out. All right, anything else in this binder? I think insurance is in this binder. We had our renter's insurance pull. So it was $211. I'm not quite sure if I have that much. I'll pull whatever I have. So I only have 203. To me, that's close enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in here. And our insurance envelope is empty, unfortunately. Bummer. That's okay. And I also think, actually, yeah, I think that's all I have in this binder of my sinking fund spending. All right, next up we had a gifts expense for $29.85. I got a bunch of cards for my upcoming family members' birthdays and anniversaries and stuff. So I need to pull $29.85. I'm gonna round up to 30. And I'm just gonna take this 50. So 50 minus the 30 that I owe is 20. So pull a $20 bill, and that'll take care of that gifts expense. Hopefully I'm doing this quick math right, because if not, let me know, you guys. All right, next up we had car. So my husband got his car tags or his car registration. I'm not sure what it is, but
Uncle Sam, I wanna know what the fuck you doing with my motherfucking money.
we have to pay for a new sticker every year. So that was $51, which I think I have exactly. Oh, I can use these little bills too. 20, 40, 50, and 1. You know, the only downside to using the prop money is that I don't get to go deposit it all in the bank and see my balance go up. But on the plus side, I don't have to see my balance go down when I withdraw all the money. So I guess it's kind of a trade. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my $51 for that expense back in there and cross that out. Looks like we had business expense, which I am changing this to miscellaneous. The word business has never really fit what this category is for. Things change. So I had a business, or a miscellaneous expense, I should say, for $20. Got 20 right there. Gonna pop that out and put it back, put the leftover back in the envelope. So yeah, hopefully in a future video, you should see this labeled miscellaneous instead of business. If I don't change it right away, I apologize. I forget to do things sometimes. All right, and our last category is actually fun. I am changing entertainment to fun simply because it's a lot to write entertainment on there. So I want to make it easier on myself. So we have $52.62 in movies, and actually some of that's going to be reimbursed by a friend we bought a movie ticket for. So 52, and it looks like I have a $100 bill, and I'm not ashamed. I'm going to use my calculator. So 100 minus 52. Oh, I should have known that.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
$48. So I'm gonna put this 100 back and take out 48 to get that difference. If I can grab it. 45, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. And that's the leftovers we have for entertainment. All right, so that takes care of pulling all of the, oopsies, expenses from my sinking funds. And just for the fun of it, I kind of want to see how much I spent this week out of my sinking funds. Not that I really do anything with the number, I just kind of use it to, I don't know, track my spending. So let's get our overall sinking fund spending for the week. So I'm going to quickly tally that up here. Wow, we actually spent $391.84 from our sinking funds. Wow, it's so hard to talk. It's the end of the workday for me, so my brain's all over the place. It's a little fried. All right, so I'm gonna zoom out here so you can see the whole tracker here. Oh, and I even have a spot. I made this a few days ago, so I made this a week ago actually, so I forget I have these spots. So total weekly spending, so we had $240.91 of my allowance and $391.84 of sinking fund spending. This is crazy. We spent I hate that my pen is dead, I can't use it. $632.75 total spending this week, which is really crazy to me, but I guess I did have, you know, an insurance bill in there that's out of the norm. So anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you like these little weekly check-in / expense cash out things. I'll come up with a name for it, but if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and leave me a comment. Any feedback you have for me, I love to hear from you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.